Before we begin, a quick reminder, the clips you're about to see are excerpts from a publicly available live stream. They are presented for commentary, documentation, and discussion purposes. Crama Reels does not claim that any allegation made by anyone in these clips is factual. Statements made in the clips represent the opinions or claims of the speakers in the original live stream. This video simply compiles the portions of the stream where legal matters were discussed, including references to attorneys, cease-and-desist letters, investigations, fraud accusations, and legal costs. Viewers should always conduct their own research and form their own conclusions based on the available information. In this clip, Brittney responds to claims that her cease-and-desist letters were fabricated and explains that the documents were written by her attorney rather than moderators or supporters.
So they're saying that I did not have an attorney again. I guess, are we being accused of fake C&Ds now? They're saying all of it's fabricated. Hey, Brenda Sue, isn't that what they're trying to say now? The C&Ds are fabricated? Let me go ahead and drop the link for Reality. If she wants to come up, she's welcome to. Let me go ahead. Reality, here's the link, hun, if you want to come up. Okay, I'm going to tell you, everything that I have ever showed is 100% organic and genuine, and it's straight from my attorney. Every one of those invoices, nothing was fabricated. We've never, I'm not, are you kidding me? What are we going to do? Make fraudulent documents and pose as an attorney in the state of North Carolina? I don't think so. They're saying that your mods wrote them, but your mods admitted that they wrote them, so I don't know. No. Mods did not write. Those C&Ds that went out to Granny, Clue, Cletus, QB, those were not written by my moderators. Hey, you. They said one of your mods written. No, the mods did not write my C&Ds. The C&Ds were written by the attorney. All of them. The only thing I can think of where that come from is input. Obviously, we, suggestions. We were able to give suggestions or input to the attorney for what the C&Ds, like who needed to be in them, or what we wanted him to make sure that he puts in there, or what's not left out. That kind of thing. But actually writing them out, typing them out, was the attorney and his assistant. Not us. Those documents come straight from him. And I don't know, like I said, this is a cheap attempt to get the attention back on me. I mean, that's how I feel. That's what I think's happening. I think that Granny is not happy that, there's other things happening in the community that has caused attention to be kind of shifted. And the sole focus for once in a year and a half is not on Brittney J. And Granny don't like that. She wants to get it back where it was. Then Granny told the ones named they needed to turn themselves in. Turn themselves in for what? What the fuck?
Yeah, what's that about?
For asking people to stop attacking them? Turn themselves in for, well, what does she think she is? Who's stupid enough to fall for this? Is it really that? I mean, has it really gone to her head that much?
I just can't believe how much hatred she has towards you.
Oh, isn't that correct? I mean, isn't it scary?
It's disturbing.
Here Brittney explains how she says her attorney became involved and what legal steps she claims were taken during the pre-litigation stage of the dispute.
Breathe, girl. Breathe. You sound like you're gonna freaking pop a blood vessel.
Gross.
I don't understand what she's talking about. Turn yourself in. There's no crime. Jeez.
For who to turn themselves in? Nobody's broken the law.
My moderators. She's accusing my moderators of writing the C&Ds. My attorney wrote the C&Ds.
Oh, the attorney did that.
She's insinuating that they're fraudulent and the names are on it. So here's the thing. Here's the problem with that, Granny. You know they're not. Your attorney has reached out to Rancher how many times now? 4? And you know that. If Rancher wasn't my attorney, how would I know that Martucci has reached out to him multiple times? Every single time that he's ever sent Rancher an email, I've gotten it too. It's sent to me as well.
Okay, so, whose world's been turned upside down? And if you're talking about her, she created that herself.
Who has? Whose world was turned upside down, Jen and Jersey? Granny's?
She did it herself. She had nobody to blame but herself.
I don't believe that. I'm sorry. Where's her? Where's the proof that her world was turned upside down?
Listen to her mouth. It tells it all.
her subscribers have paid for everything. So she hasn't had to foot a financial bill at all. Her subscriber count has gone up. She's benefited.
Right. That one.
My God.
Who's you're saying all our lives are actually turned upside down? What are you talking about? You're not being
and here's another thing. I am not the author of that injunction. Contrary to what people may believe, I'm not the author of it. I'm not the one who is in control of that injunction.
Her middle name, Nicole. That is her middle name.
It's very lucrative. Oh yeah, it is, absolutely. It was brought to my attention today too that she's also saying that she's never going to stop talking about me. Well, that's one of the reasons that I had signed the injunction to begin with.
But she said it multiple times, Britt. You know that.
Yep.
Multiple.
Triggered says, Jen in Jersey. Oh, wait a minute. Angela says, Jen in Jersey. So have many people. She's not the only one. Exactly.
All right, Triggered. We'll see you when you come back.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Laughing my ass off. Mr. Harris wrote and sent those letters. You will look very foolish trying that shit. Yeah, go ahead.
I believe Harlow. I just
come on.
I can't believe somebody who has this asphyxiation on you for how many years now? Can't walk.
4.
Can't move on with their life.
Shit. Of course my phone would die.
Change your name to Marsha.
Marsha. Hold on a minute. Give me just a second. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. I didn't share everything before because I knew that, I didn't know if I wanted, like, where I wanted to go or what we were going to do in regards to the attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward. I was advised not to share any of my personal discussions with him or our agreements and whatnot.
You shouldn't.
And I abided by that.
You shouldn't.
But hold on a second. Oh, please.
That's true.
Okay.
Blue, I've been well, and yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day weekend. No, we're not going out to the bars because I don't do that.
All right, give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
No, they're always going to lie. They're always going to make defamatory comments. That's who they are. Make accusations. The weather's supposed to be fair. Next week.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
There's quite a few people, Angela, that are living with cancer. Cancer's no joke. You gotta be a sick individual. Somebody who has cancer or disability. Or yeah, I saw that.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to hold on.
She's getting to it, Blue.
I'm trying to. So I've got the C&Ds.
In this segment, Brittney addresses claims that money raised for legal expenses was misused and says she paid approximately $8,000 to an attorney for pre-litigation services.
Contract. Here we go. That's what I'm going to show. I'm going to show the contract. No, that's contact. Okay, no, I need the contract. Hold on 1 second.
Well, hello, Dr. Pepper. Princess, good to see you.
I'm tired of it. Let's see if it's from Caroline.
Yeah, make sure things are redacted, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm tired. I'm tired of my mods being accused. Us being it. None of us. No. I'm over it. I'm very over it. None of us deserve any of this shit. Hold on a second.
Unfortunately, it has, Blue. Hi, Cajun Cutie. I'm sorry for your aunt. I've heard of this.
All right, let's see.
I'll mention it. Blue Eye. Buckeye, I mean, sorry.
Hold on a second, guys. There's so many.
You need to take a breathing treatment, Derek.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
Go do one.
Case. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want to just share the contract with y'all. Wait a second.
You're all saying you shouldn't share it.
Well, I'm tired of being accused of committing fraud and scamming when I never did. Never once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I'm so sorry. Man.
They're calling me a scammer and saying I lied about money. I would never. They're saying that my attorney's fake.
No, he's not.
Ooh.
Steph's saying no, don't. Britt.
What?
Steph's saying don't show the contract.
With Mr. Harris?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, brown-eyed girls. Hi, by the way. Hi, Nosy Rosie.
I mean, at this point, I don't mind. I'm not going any. Okay, well, I won't show the contract, but I will. I'm going to show this letter that I received from Harris. He sent this letter, certified mail, on the 5th of February. Okay, on the 5th of February, he sent this by mail, Rancher Harris to Brittney Jackson. Okay. Now I did tell y'all, or I showed y'all where I paid $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me snap a photo of this picture. This video. Hold on. I'm gonna snap a photo of this letter and I'm gonna share this with y'all. All right, Triggered, I'm not sharing the contract, but I am gonna share this letter that he sent, basically telling me that they've exhausted all of their services. This is not my attorney anymore, you guys. I have a different attorney now.
Here Brittney reads a letter she says she received from her attorney outlining the steps that were taken during the pre-litigation phase of the matter.
I'm going to read this to y'all. This letter says, I got this letter. It was certified mail, okay, on February the 5th. I had to sign for it. Rancher sent me this in the mail, okay? It says, notice of exhaustion of pre-litigation remedies. Dear Miss Jackson, this letter is sent to formally advise you of the status of your matter and to document that all reasonable pre-litigation remedies have pursued and exhausted. Our office undertook these efforts in good faith and with the intent of resolving the issues you presented without the need for formal court intervention. Despite those efforts, the matter has not been resolved through informal or pre-suit means. Following our engagement, our office reviewed the information and materials that you provided, including written communication, statements, and supporting documentation related to the conduct at issue. We evaluated the nature of the alleged statements and actions and context in which they were made or disseminated, and the parties involved. Based on this review, we've determined that pre-litigation intervention was appropriate and initiated steps intended to place the relevant parties on notice and seek voluntary compliance. In furtherance of these efforts, our office prepared and transmitted pre-written pre-litigation correspondence to the individuals and entities identified as being involved in or associated with the conduct at issue. Such correspondence was directed there applicable to Jessica Singh, Rebecca Turner, Ricky Smith, and Davy Milby, as well as the relevant governmental offices, including the Scotland County District Attorney's Office and the Scotland County Department of Social Services. These communications requested that the identified conduct cease and that any false and harmful statements be addressed and the relevant information and evidence be preserved. The correspondence was transmitted through formal means, including certified mail and overnight delivery. Proof of mailing, delivery, and receipts has been retained in your legal file. Despite these actions, no meaningful response or corrective actions have been received that would resolve the matter. The conduct and statements at issue have not been adequately addressed. And, hold on, let me go to the next page. No voluntary resolution has been achieved. At this stage, there are no additional pre-litigation remedies that we can reasonably pursue.
In this clip, viewers in the live stream chat questioned Brittney about accusations of fraud related to legal fundraising. Brittney responds by denying those accusations and explaining where she says the money went.
Britt.
What?
Sweetheart, please, that's enough.
No, fuck this. I'm over it. I'm over it. No. And when people y'all keep having people accuse you of scamming for $8,000. No, she's not. He's no longer my attorney anymore. Why are you?
Happy doesn't want to be here anymore.
He's okay. Well, do what you need to do. I don't know what to tell you. What the fuck? What? I'm not going to be accused of scamming a community when I never have.
But sweetheart, we believe you.
It doesn't matter. They're reporting me. Do you not understand that?
Okay, they're reporting. Are you listening, guys? She's telling you they're reporting her.
Reporting
lying, she's scamming. This is why she's leaving that.
I have nothing to hide. When you are telling the truth is on your side. I have every fucking form of documentation to prove that. Do you understand? I have all the documentation to prove that I have not lied.
Steph wants to come up, please.
And also, on top of that, Rancher is not my attorney anymore.
Right, I know that.
If I was going further with him, then I would sit on this, but I'm not. I can't afford him. He's a great attorney, but he costs too much. If people want to leave, hey, go where you need to go. I don't care. I'm over it. I'm not going to be accused of lying. I'm not. Steph
wants to come up. I know she's not lying.
I mean, that's a certified letter from an attorney telling me that he exhausted all his. They did everything that we fucking paid for.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you the fucking whole contract. I don't care. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm being reported for fraud. I'm going to fucking defend myself.
They're reporting her for fraud. You know, and this is sick because she's pregnant. You guys don't give a crap about her and the baby. You don't give a flying, you know what about it.
Yeah, it's not just me. It's other women too that are being accused of this shit. They don't deserve it.
Right. And the mods are getting attacked once again.
I don't understand why people in chat are getting mad about me doing this. Like, why are y'all happy? Why are you leaving? What are you leaving for? I did nothing to you.
You guys don't need to come after me. I'm looking out for Britt. Britt's my friend. I care about her a lot, and I don't want her upset. But she just told you why she's doing this, because they're reporting her for fraud. Oh, I know that, Boston. I know that. You're one tough cookie. That's what they always do, Lolly. That's their game. The game that they play. But it's not fraud. We have all the evidence. We have everything, okay? They need to stop trying to spin a narrative against her and the mods.
Listen, you don't understand. I'm not afraid. There's nothing, when you have the truth on your side, you don't have to be afraid.
Right, you have all your evidence to prove.
But what I'm saying to y'all is, I think what's getting me more than anything now is, why are my own subscribers getting mad at me and leaving for me telling the truth? My own subscribers are pissed at me because I'm telling the truth and showing proof. It's about time you took control of your life. Don't let people control what's happening to you, and people who support you, stand up. Let people go who want you to just sit and take all right. Like, I'm just supposed to sit on it. It's easy to just sit there and take accusation.
That's the attorney's decision. That's not Britt. So don't come up in here throwing that.
And I don't know what you're talking about, grit and grace. What do you mean he didn't follow through?
Right.
What do you mean he didn't follow through? He sent the cease and desist.
Yeah, he did.
I've told y'all this several times. I've signed a contract with Rancher Harris to do a series of pre-litigation assignments. He did them. He exhausted them. Cease and desist were one of the things. Reaching out to my local DA's office, reaching out to CPS was another. Going to YouTube was a third thing. Okay. It was a contractual agreement. I could not come out and talk about it because I was advised not to. I can show that email too, because he said, I highly advise not to discuss any of our personal conversations or our contractual agreement publicly. Now I feel okay to do so because they've exhausted all of their options. They have fulfilled the contractual agreement. He did offer in that message, or that letter that I just was trying to read that I didn't finish, he offers in the end for us to, have a meeting and discuss litigation if that's where we want to go. I'm not going there to do litigation with him because I can't afford him. He's a great attorney, but he costs too much.
Yeah, he wants more.
I paid him $8,000 for the pre-litigation. Okay, that's the honest to God's truth. My right hand to God. He received $8,000. I think we had to pay like an additional $4 to send off some letters and stuff, and 400, not 1,000, 400, and that's it. I didn't scam. I didn't take money and use it for anything other than my attorney.
In this segment, Brittney describes the specific legal actions she says her attorney was hired to perform during the dispute.
To do a series of pre-litigation assignments. He did them. He exhausted them. Cease and desist were one of the things. Reaching out to my local DA's office, reaching out to CPS was another. Going to YouTube was a third thing. Okay, it was a contractual agreement. I could not come out and talk about it because I was advised not to. I can show that email too, because he said I highly advise not to discuss any of our personal conversations or our contractual agreement publicly. Now I feel okay to do so because they've exhausted all of their options. They have fulfilled the contractual agreement. He did offer in that message, or that letter that I just was trying to read that I didn't finish, he offers in the end for us to, have a meeting and discuss litigation if that's where we want to go. I'm not going there to do litigation with him because I can't afford him. He's a great attorney, but he costs too much.
Yeah, he wants more.
I paid him $8,000 for the pre-litigation. Okay, that's the honest to God's truth. My right hand to God. He received $8,000. I think we had to pay like an additional $4 to send off some letters and stuff, and 400, not 1,000, 400, and that's it. I didn't scam. I didn't take money and use it for anything other than my attorney.
Right. Luna's got it. Luna, you have it correct. That's how it works with an attorney.
Catch me if you can. Izzy says, you shouldn't be afraid of telling the truth. If they are reporting you, send documentation to the appropriate people, not the clowns on YouTube to have content. Here's the thing. Listen, y'all, this is what I want y'all to understand. I'm also not a drug addict. I'm also not a shitty mama. My kids also aren't in harm's way, but guess what? We have to go through all the pain and suffering of someone showing up at my house before being able to prove that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so if I can avoid another knock on my door, I'd rather go ahead and say, here's the proof. The truth right here in plain sight. It's right here. So maybe I'm not expecting anything from these, from Granny or any of these people. Granny wants my head on a swivel. If y'all can't tell that, she's out for blood.
Yep.
I don't think anything would satisfy her more than to fucking see me massacred at this point. But at least if maybe some of these subscribers see, it's going to spare me another knock on my door that's not necessary. Because let's be clear, every other knock I've got was never necessary.
That's right.
Daisy, thank you so much for the super chat or becoming a member. Thank you.
No, Grit and Grace, that's not how it works. Luna has it right. There's steps. They always want money. They ask for a certain amount. They proceed with that. And then if they want to go further, if there's an answer, they want more money. That's how.
What do you mean? Paid him not to respond to them. What are you talking? That doesn't even. No.
Attorneys ask for everything.
What's the reason for him to respond to it?
Right.
You don't understand. No, that's not how it works.
They obviously don't know how a lawyer operates.
There's no need for it.
Oh, badass! No, what the hell are you coming in here saying that for?
No.
My God, you people are something else. Lord, have mercy.
As a matter of fact, when I got that attorney, that was one of the things that I said, that he was going to get information from CPS. I've never lied about that.
Yeah, get information from.
He was used for a list of things. Fuck y'all. I don't care. Don't stop accusing me of scamming, you pieces of shit.
I don't know what's wrong with these people in the chat today.
Brittney, catch me if you can. Brittney and Craig are the ones being accused of CPS. Cops, animal control are coming to their house. Not mine, not yours. They're being accused of crimes. Don't respond. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the hell? It's easy. It's real easy to say that when you're the one that Exactly, Boston. I always said that. I've never been, I've been transparent about that the whole time.
Hi, Yehuda. Good to see you. Y'all seem to think y'all know about how lawyers.
Nicole, listen to me, please. Just hear me out, okay? Because you seem like you're civil. Give me just a second. Nicole says, with all due respect, I don't understand why you would send C&Ds but not prepare to file a suit if they weren't followed. Nicole, we were taking things one day at a time at that moment, okay? First of all, $8,000 is a lot of money. We absolutely were in talks of going further with Rancher. And then when we found out how much more it was going to cost,
right,
we decided against it because we can't do it.
Right.
We can't. And not only that, a lot of other shit started happening after that. So that's, I mean, I don't know what else I can say. You can go as far as the money will let you go.
Oh my God. I think it's a bad idea you open up the chat because we got nothing but trash.
Nothing but trolls. Can the mod, like,
it's horrible.
Like, fucking Aries, why are you here? You need to be out of my chat. I want nothing. Aries has no business being here. Let me see.
Of course, Lolly. I'm with you 100%. Doesn't matter what we say.
Yes, Nicole, but not right off. It was more of, to be perfectly honest with you, we didn't think we would have to go any further because he is experienced in dealing with social media. Like, he has contacts with YouTube and TikTok and other platforms. And his go-to was, sending out the cease and desist, reaching out to my local law enforcement to, request an internal investigation into the fraudulent calls to CPS. We were to go to CPS as well, and to reach out to YouTube in regards to the cyber harassment. So, I mean, I was under the impression that's all that, that's going to make this shit stop. And, if we did need litigation, we would figure it out then. But I mean, you're talking about 4 people. It's hard to go, you know what I mean? As far as litigation goes, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to take people to court.
No, it's not.
Common things in the community, C&Ds mean nothing. So how did you think that would help in any of this? The C&Ds, I didn't ever think were going to help. He didn't even think the C&Ds would make a difference. But that's the legal steps you have to take. The C&Ds was just a part of it. The major thing was going to YouTube to get them to stop the harassment and the bullying.
In this final legal-related segment, Brittney discusses reports she says were made to law enforcement and child protective services and claims an investigation is ongoing.
They're still investigating with my district attorney. And yes, I did receive something valuable as far as the CPS goes because once they got that letter from my attorney, they don't just pop up on me or anything like that now. And when people call, they actually call me instead of just coming into my house and fucking freaking us out. Like there has been some good things that have come from it that's helped us. But there's absolutely still an investigation going on with the DA. And yeah, we are.
All they need to know, there's still an investigation going on.
We're getting a FOIA on all these phone calls and I am ready for it.
Well, Jiggy, Otto can email her.
Yeah, you can email me, Otto.
She's knowledgeable in that department.
I know it is. But the problem also, though, Otto, is, like I said, calling me a scammer and these like Earth, shame on you, or Six Up Media said now Brittney can scam somebody else. I haven't scammed anybody. That money went to my attorney. And then, to say that I fabricated, we're faking emails from Rancher and we're basically using Rancher's name fraudulently. I would never do that.
But Michelle, they have.
Oh, come on, Michelle. If you don't, oh my God, if you believe that, I've got, oh my Lord, that's crazy.
Beachfront property in Arizona to sell you.
Natalie, yes, I do realize that. But what you don't realize is it's not a regular type of FOIA that I'm doing. I can't, when someone calls anonymously and you do a FOIA, all you're going to get is that anonymous call. With an attorney, I have an opportunity to find out who they are. That gives me more leeway to get an actual identification on who's calling in to my police station 100 times.
Tracy, she doesn't have to prove anything to you. So please don't come up here and spout off that crap. I'm tired of these comments. She hasn't scammed nobody. She hasn't lied.
No, I have not. Not at all. This is probably the same weird ass Tracy who keeps emailing me too. The awful things that you've been saying, Tracy. You better look it up, Tyler Durden. Absolutely, I can FOIA CPS calls. Absolutely. The parents, the people who are a victim through your attorney, absolutely you can.
Yeah, because they
try me.
Self-reporting. It's against the law. Stop coming in.
I don't care, Jill. Get out of my chat. I don't care what you say, Jill. I don't need your advice. And everything, the invoices I sent, that was the exact thing that renter sent me for me to pay. Y'all keep saying those invoices aren't receipts, but it's a receipt of my payment. Bellanova says, Brittney, I don't understand this fraud thing at all. People only donate when they choose to and on what they want to. It's people's decision. Brittney isn't forcing anyone. The reporting is, it wasn't false. No, right. I don't understand. Exactly, Bella. I don't get it either, how they're saying that I committed fraud or that I'm scamming in any way when the money went directly to my attorney. My subscribers, I think they paid $4,000 and my mods paid the rest. Actually, I think my mods might have paid a little more than that. And everything I said, like I never said that he was going to do anything that he didn't do. Like I just don't understand. And if you go back and watch, I never gave a clear indication of what he was going to do because I didn't know what I could talk about. Like I wasn't even allowed to talk as freely as I wanted to.
No, because you were in litigation.
Yeah, I was told not to. Yeah, I mean, it's such a fucked up and difficult situation to be in, honestly. But like, man, hold on a minute. Let me show this. Hold on. I'm so over it.
What you've just watched are the portions of the live stream where legal issues were discussed. Throughout the stream, Brittney describes what she says were steps taken through an attorney to address online harassment and allegations being made against her. According to her explanation in the stream, the legal process she references involved pre-litigation actions rather than an active court case. Pre-litigation steps can include things like sending cease-and-desist letters, contacting agencies or platforms about harassment, preserving evidence, or attempting to resolve disputes before filing a lawsuit. She also discusses the financial aspect of hiring an attorney, stating that she paid for legal services and explaining that further litigation was not pursued due to cost. In the stream, she responds to accusations circulating in the community that questioned whether the legal work actually occurred, which is why much of the conversation focuses on documentation, invoices, and proof of services. It's also important to understand that in online disputes, allegations of fraud, harassment, or legal action are often discussed publicly before any official findings are made. Statements made in a live stream are not the same as findings made by a court or law enforcement agency. At the time of the stream, the discussion reflects what the speaker says happened and how she interprets the situation. For viewers trying to understand the broader context, this portion of the live stream essentially centers on three main points: Brittney's claim that she hired an attorney and paid for pre-litigation legal work, her response to community accusations that the legal documents or fundraising were fraudulent, her explanation of why the situation did not proceed into a formal lawsuit as with any online dispute. The full picture often involves multiple perspectives, and the purpose of this compilation is simply to document what was said in the stream so viewers can better understand the claims being discussed and form their own conclusions.